lately, thinking about the good things to come. And I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one. And I believe it could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Now I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come. And I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Ooh, ooh. Come on, the peace train. It's peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump up on the peace train. Ooh, ooh. Come on, the peace train. Get your bags together. Go bring your good friends too. 'Cause it's getting nearer, it soon will be with you. Come and join the living, it's not so far from you. And it's getting nearer, soon it will all be true. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. Been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in bliss? 'Cause out on the edge of darkness there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. It's peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump up on the peace train. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on, the peace train. Hey, yes, it's the peace train. Come on, the peace train. I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I've sat upon the setting sun, but never, 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 I never wanted water once. Never, never, never. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I've swam upon the devil's lake, but never, 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 I'll never make the same mistake. No, never, never, never.
Kingdoms and queens, they all bow down to you. Ranches and ranch hands are bowing too. And I'm taking off my straw hat for you, singing, here comes the sun again. And the leaves on the trees, they all call out your name. Chrome on the freight line shines the same, and the stars in their cars roll their tops down for you, singing, here comes the sun again. Oh, but if you're gonna stay, show some mercy today. Blow a little breeze on my face. Snowbanks and drifts down the hillside for you. Slides inside sandy river before day is through. And before evening falls, I may find myself there too, singing, here comes the sun again. Here comes the sun again.
Trouble, oh trouble, set me free. I have seen your face and it's too much for me. Trouble, oh trouble, can't you see? You're eating my heart away and there's nothing much left of me. Drunk your wine, you have made your world mine. So won't you be fair? So won't you be fair? I don't want no more of you. So won't you be kind to me? Just let me go where I have to go there. Trouble, oh, trouble, move away. I have seen your face and it's too much for me today.
Baby, I asked you not to keep me waiting. I told you not to keep me waiting. Now the afternoon is fading on. Belladonna, have you seen me? And have you ever really seen me? Like I want for you to see
Lonesome, like you were when you were 16, when maybe even I weren't listening. Did I help when I was kissing you?
This, I believe, that the children are the future.
I believe that we should teach them well and let them lead the way.
I believe that we should show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Give them a sense of pride to make it easier.
This I believe.
It is unlikely that an adult will change their standpoint, but I will have a conversation with them and ask a simple question. Why do you think that? I am not aiming to argue or to win, but to understand. The more I understand where hate comes from, the more I understand how to combat it. My job is also to open the discussion to children. I will advocate for eyewitness at my school because children are the future. If they know about the past and they grow empathy, they can prevent genocide. This, I believe, is a step away from intolerance.
This I believe to be able to get rid of hate and intolerance for good, we have to think big. As we can clearly see, making efforts locally is a good step, but it's just not enough, because in our interconnected world, it's like putting out little fire pockets in a huge wildfire. If we all unite under the flag of tolerance and the hate-free world, we can do unbelievable things.
This I know. There will be a day in the future where humans do not hate one another and live in harmony. This, I believe, can happen soon. I will not stop, I will not give up, and I will not back down.
If we educate the future of tomorrow to be upstanders, to be resistant, to be resilient, to be positive, and to be loving, there is hope for the future of the world everywhere. There is hope for a world where no minority group fears persecution.
Fear is the root of anti-Semitism. Whether that fear nests itself in envy, inferiority, or hatred, it can vary from one situation to the next, but anti-Semitism is founded upon fear. When tasteless jokes are made in the school hallways and no one steps in to stand up, we let the discomfort and uneasiness of a social hierarchy overcome our morals. When we let political rhetoric dictate how we treat each other, we let the sense of defeat and hopelessness consume us. Having the ability to navigate and reflect on the emotions surrounding the Holocaust through iWalks allowed me to connect with history from over 70 years ago. This experience would help many others to understand the magnitude of their actions in the large world we live in today. Hatred at its core can be traced to misunderstanding and misinformation. If we as global citizens do not take the necessary steps to combat hatred in its early stages, we are allowing it to linger in our conversations and actions without ever realizing it. Knowing how to step in, however, can be a challenge, which is why education is such an important tool for humanity. We can be educated on the actions, or lack of actions, that our ancestors have taken and use those choices to benefit future generations. Because the most powerful form of fear does not entail a certain group, race, or population. The most powerful form of fear stems from what will happen if we do nothing.
Being thoughtful and open-minded on a daily basis is what I think will bring and carry on humanity. This, I believe, is the foundation of societal respect and the clearing of injustice from our atmosphere. I will question, I will learn, I will respond. It is hard, but it is possible. And everybody should try their best to as well. But I will do and teach everything I know with love.
The feeling you get when you are standing in front of dozens of pairs of shoes once belonging to the victims of intolerance is something a classroom cannot teach. Watching testimony while standing in front of the place in which you are hearing about is something a classroom cannot show you. History is everywhere, and to best understand it and truly learn from it includes the desire to go outside and find it for yourself. This, I believe, allows one to further their knowledge about what they do not understand and will aid in the process of learning from our mistakes.
It's a complicated cycle reoccurring that people choose to ignore. It is something taught and conditioned and something that no one is born into. In order to prevent hatred, we all must educate and listen to one another. Unless the cycle of hatred is realized and confronted, hateful acts will only ever be repeated. Humanity needs to attempt the impossible and find something that only connects us all. This I believe. We need to listen to the stories of the past and band together to end the invisible hate that lives in our world. We need to be aware that every one of us can make a difference and that all our voices are important to the process of change.
This, I believe, people should treat each other with respect regardless of their origins.
So far, this pattern has been like a pendulum swinging, coming in and then going out to only come back in and repeat the process again. Our goal is not to eliminate hate, as that would be an exercise in futility, but rather to spread love and attempt to obstruct the pendulum swing, leaving more room for love and for knowledge to thrive and influence the world. This, I believe.
Instead of people judging and hating each other, first they should educate themselves, be curious about others, respect one's belief, and give support whenever it's needed. We're not only thinking about the future, but also the present that we live in. If we make a change now, what's coming only can be better.
Works. To truly understand the culture of being Jewish, you must be educated and be willing to learn and not forget about the tragic history. If you aren't willing to learn and understand, all that will follow is hate and prejudice. I will tell my peers about so that they understand hate and how to combat it.
In a few days I learned a lot of new things, not only about Jewish religion and history, but humanity as well.
The person can change because of the person able to love and tolerance. We must pave the way by lead of example to enforce that jokes are not jokes, and that yes, this history really did happen. We must not shy away from teaching people about it so that we can point out the signs of it repeating itself today. We must realize that it is already real, it is already happening. We must be the ripple change in society.
Senior interns with the Shoah Foundation, we have been taught to be careful studies of the past in order to guide the future. Throughout the year, especially the last few days, we've come to the conclusion that we must create a foundation of mutual respect upon which the future will be built. It seems like a simple enough concept. It is the execution wherein the problem lies. No one should be deprived of their shoes and their last words as they face their own mass murdering in a place they once called home. It may seem overwhelming. How can just a few people affect change in a world of millions? But this total paradigm shift will begin with you and me. This, I believe, is the message that we must carry to the world, whether it be as anxiety-inducing as facing the bullies, or as simple as withholding a laugh at distasteful comedy. To put it simply, we need to be kind to one another, because without kindness, what do we have?
That there will always be a layer in society who won't be able to change or won't want to change, but we can change them by teaching and sharing what we know, and in this way we are able to do some changes in future society. We can broaden their minds, we just have to find a way. This program taught me that there are other people who want to achieve this goal.
I believe that we need education. The future depends on us, and other teenagers should get this type of education and knowledge. It's important to open up and make connection with each other, because together we can change.
Without deep and personalized knowledge of the injustices of the past, we can't understand why the injustices of the present truly matter. Education, both about history and about the lives and cultures of different and diverse groups of people, is critical to preventing prejudice. If we don't internalize the emotional impacts of oppression and experience primary sources and material besides basic textbook knowledge, we will never be able to connect enough with others to prevent hate. And if throughout the world this education does not begin at a young age, it will be too late. Anti-Semitism, racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, ableism, Islamophobia, and any other forms of hatred will already be too deeply ingrained in the unsuspecting minds of many. We cannot let this happen.
Knowledge is power. The sheer ability to recognize the progression of events that can lead to anti-Semitism or any of the other isms is a valuable skill. Our job as people and as junior interns is to stay vigilant, share this knowledge, and speak out against hatred. This I believe.